Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we built or planned out a very big meat production facility over here. But before we get back to that, I do want to get that built start the construction of that in this episode. Before we go into that, let's do a few things. I had a few nice suggestions for names in these areas. Let's can I get rid of this guy? If you delete this area, some buildings be too far away from a city area. Create a new city area before deleting this building. Okay, well what we're going to do is we're going to create a new city area over here, and I've got an amazing little name suggestion which I like quite a lot. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm going to place it, let's say we're going to place it over here, right? I don't know how to pronounce that, but what we're going to call this one is it's going to be Labushka, I think, is what it's. What I hope that pronunciation is correct, and I think that kind of translates into trap, like so tourist trap in Russian. So I do like that. That's a very good name. Thank you so much for Paul Boiler for giving us that name. It's an awesome name. So now I can delete that one. The other one that I got that I really loved was naming the airport Freedom of Chaos Airport, and that was from Suspendi. So let's put it up over here somewhere. I want to make it kind of just in the middle of the airport, like something like that. Okay, so we'll grab that. I'm going to say Pedontskin. We're going to call it the I hope we got enough room. Freedom of Chaos. Oh crap. Freedom of Chaos. How can we... I don't want freedom of Chow. I want freedom of chaos. So how will we do that? Freedom... Damn it, it's just so short. We can't... I don't think there's anything we can... Freedom of chaos? Yeah, that's the one. And I don't know how... I'm gonna... Freedom of... I can obviously take away this. But if I... Hang on. If I do this, right? If I do... Yeah, it doesn't want to work. So I can't do that. So unless I do freedom of... okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Freedom of... What? Oh, hang on. There's an issue there. Freedom of chaos, like so. Let's just do it that way. I think that's going to be... What? No. There we go. That's the one. What? I thought it had enough room there. Well, let's make it one word then. Freedom of chaos. That's what we're going to do. Okay, there we go. That's going to be okay. That's going to be good. What we can also do, hang on. What we can also do is we can make this a capital O. That'll be easier to read. Freedom of Chaos Airport over here. So what we can do is we can rename this building, this Freedom of Chaos Airport Terminal. So what we'll do is we'll just say FOC Terminal 1. FOC Terminal 1. Freedom of Chaos Terminal 1. There we go. That's it. That's absolutely awesome. The other few suggestions that I had that I wanted to quickly get to was, remember way back we had this little sign over here, Morgan Valley. And we never did any other signs anywhere else. And so what I thought we'd do is at least grab a sign or two suggesting that we're heading into Irinsky. And I think a good spot to do that is right over here as you get off of the motorway, basically. So I think it was under monuments. So let's quickly have a look. Under monuments, did we have any of that? Yeah, here it is. Stellar Triangle 1, 2. I think something like that is probably a good idea. I don't want to tie it into that side, but anyway, this kind of thing is pretty good. So let's do that. I'll place that one in there. Can we... Yeah, the transparent, we'll just say Irinsky. Like so. I know we've got all kinds of other areas. Look at that. Awesome. So we need to get that built. That's pretty cool. How will we... I'm probably going to have to tie that in here somewhere. We'll also tie it up over there. We'll do that. Get all of that constructed. I paid for that style, by the way. That's why it's built. Okay, so that's okay. So now, I think that's good for now. Oh, I had some comments with regards to kindergarten, so let's quickly have a look. There's plenty. There should be plenty, but why don't we have power? Oh, crap. Why is this guy... You can't honestly have us without power. Oh, I'm good to go that this is no longer... so what I just need to do is just need to move these guys over to there. So drop off your coal over there instead. Okay. Would like coal dropped off over there. We no longer need you to be dropping off coal at the heating plant itself. So just drop off your coal over there. That should work. We, of course, wouldn't have power at some of these facilities because we don't have workers here. Oh, we do have workers here. Okay, we should have more workers coming in now. Just see if there's some people coming out of there. Yes, there we go. People are running. Okay, we need to work on that a little bit. Oh, I saw in the community notes that we can now, in the future, we will have some snapping of roads and pipes and things like that. So I just wanted to have a look if we have snapping in there already. I don't believe snapping is done already, but I think snapping is coming our way. Okay, something I built in the meantime, or started building, is a new little railway line over here to get the trams out of this busy section over here. So we'll actually get the trams all the way through here and then tie them in all the way up there, which is pretty good. So now we're actually clearing this area so that we can maybe use that for a little bit better. I wanted to have a quick look about maybe avoiding that little section through there. So if we do, for instance, let's pause the game just for a second while I quickly look at that. Quality of life improvements is something that I'm constantly busy with. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to see about... I honestly can't get anything else to work over here. What's going on underneath there? What is that? It really doesn't want to do... It really doesn't want to do any of this. So can we tie this off a little earlier? Anything? Is there anything we can do here? Run that around there. Can we jump out of... Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Could we do something like this and then tie that in? No. Okay, so I believe that's going to work. Let's forget about that for the time being. I think it'll be okay. I think that'll work, even if it's that little section where we're doubling up. I wanted to build... Oh, hang on. One of the other... Did we talk about kindergartens? Yeah, anyway, there was a discussion about that we didn't have enough kindergarten space. Oh, this was it. I checked the power. So here we go. We can see, since it has power, but plenty of room at both of these. So if we quickly have a look at a few buildings, no one here needs a kindergarten. No one here, no one there, no one there needs a kindergarten. So I think I've been providing a fair bit of kindergartens as we go through. I mean, that's another kindergarten right over there. So I've been providing a number of kindergartens. I think there are probably places where we are missing some. This one doesn't need. That one doesn't need. Let's check it over here. No, I can't find anyone that actually needs a kindergarten. Right? I mean, there's all kinds of other needs that we're not meeting. We're not giving anybody jobs and all these kind of things. But I can't find a single spot that is without a kindergarten for the time being. Over there. One? Not even one? Yeah, so guys, I'm not sure about those comments with regards to the kindergartens. I've been pretty diligent in providing kindergartens. So I don't think that's an issue. I can't even find a single building that has one person without a kindergarten. There's all kinds of other stuff that we're missing. This one is without power, which is quite substantial, but not a kindergarten issue. Really, not even one. Let's go over here. Here we go. We probably need another kindergarten in this area. Yes, okay. Over here, we've got missing kindergartens. Okay, fair enough. And that's a fair bit over there. Okay, excellent. So let's get a kindergarten built over here. Actually, let's get a modded kindergarten built. If I can get the right stuff. Okay, kindergarten over here. Now, let's get... I obviously won't be able to fit the real big ones in here unless I go across the road here. Anything maybe smaller that would maybe fit right in that spot there. Can I zoom in a little and see if we can find a little bit of room for it? Oh, there we go. Got a kindergarten squeezed right in there. Nice, that'll be good. That I hope will help us a fair bit. So let's make sure we not pay for that. Let's just get that under construction. I think that'll help us a fair bit. I believe we have a kindergarten over here that's pretty full. How are these guys going? Probably wouldn't mind getting another kindergarten up and running. That one will help, but maybe another one out over here would be not bad. So let's just grab another one. Maybe over here we get a big one. These ones are pretty small. 14 is a pretty small one. If we go with this guy, right, that guy is pretty substantial. And that will help a fair bit of the other guys as well. Let's do that. Quite comfortable with that kindergarten right over there. Not a lot of room for us to potentially expand rail pieces, but that's not the most important thing. Can we, if I want to try and do it fairly straight out of here. That's not good. Okay, let's cancel that section and let's just do this. Let's just do that. That's going to be fine. Don't pay for it. Just build that. And what we'll do is we'll also tie in a couple of extra little spots. I don't think that'll actually work there. So what we're after is we're after something like this. Actually, let's just do that. We'll do that. We'll get these guys. Just trim that back. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to run this guy across there. So we'll get a little bit more connected in this area. There are more kindergartens and things all over the show, but we'll get that going. So we'll go ahead and connect that. That should be just fine. We could do a little something like this. I'm not sure this will actually work because that... Can we get something through there? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. There we go. That's what we'll do. There we go. So we'll get a few pieces, bits and pieces in over there. We could also probably do a bit of this. Okay, we'll do that. We'll get that up and running. So there's a few other options for these guys to get in over here. That'll work quite well. So we'll build a couple of additional kindergartens in this area. So this area had a little light from kindergarten. That area was just working just fine. Okay, I'm going to unpause the game so everything goes. Well, look at our money, 110 million. Okay, I haven't started construction on this area just yet. I just wanted to have a quick look. So in between episodes, we planned this out in the last one, but I added a few more here and a few more there. So now there's a lot. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these. So I'm hoping that should be pretty good. Now, let's see. I've got an extra rail running around. I just want to finish that one off. But maybe in order for us to do that, I also want to extend this, maybe into this general direction, just so we extend that a little bit. Okay, we will actually cancel that because it's no point in us building that if we don't know where it's going just yet. What I'd rather do is we'll take this guy, and what I want to do is I want to tie in over here somewhere, right to the back of this. So we'll do something like that. I'll bring it in right over here. We've got our bridges being constructed there. So this needs to go out into that direction. I like this idea right there. And then the other one we want to do is we want to, come on, oh crap. The other one I want to do is make sure we go back over there as well. So that's not a bad connection. So let's just make sure we can go ahead and commission some of this stuff. What this will, however, mean, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make sure we put a bit of a chain, not a chain, just a bit of a signal in there. And what I will do is I will pay for this section and that section up to there, so that if we get construction happening on this one, it's not going to be the end of the world. What I also need to do is I also want to quickly tie in these guys. So let's start it off from over here and see how quickly we can bring them in. If we do something like that, okay, let's not do this. Let's start it off from this side. So let's see about getting this one tied in. Then we'll nope, that's not what I had in mind, because that looks weird. Can I try that again? No. Come on, start it off out there. Yeah, this whole snapping to whatever is going on here is a little bit problematic. So let's come on. We do that and we tie that one in there, and then we bring in this one like so, and we tie that one in there. I think that's going to be okay. What we can do, however, we'll probably bring this just forward just a tad, bring up a little bit forward, up to say there, and then we'll tie that. Come on, now it's maybe a little bit too much. It feels like it should be working, but it doesn't, right? Just me? Try a double back over there, and then we'll try it. Come on, really? There we go. Ludicrous that it doesn't want to work like that. But anyway, there we go. And let's commission that piece over there. So that will be... So we've got a double train station, one on this side. Bit of a loop going around. Train station over here to feed these guys. Train station over there to feed those guys. We've got the facilities in the middle. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. So what I'm keen on doing is let's go ahead and allow construction of these roads. I've switched them off, by the way. Now, if I switch them on, we'll probably get a big load of construction going straight away. All of these have been built, so we can start moving some stuff over here. This whole section has been built, so I can start planning out our new town over here as well. How we're going to get workers over here is still a bit of a challenge. We can run a bus. To be honest, the idea was trains, but we can definitely run a bus, at least in the interim, until we get something sorted out. But anyway, so that construction will get underway. There's so much over here. Now, I need to rename. So this is IC3. So let's rename this. This will be IC3 Construction 1. And that'll be IC3 Construction 2. IC3 Construction number 2. There we go. So now I can certainly assign, we need to find workers somewhere. So we don't have local workers at the moment. So workers, we will probably, this is probably the closest spot. So come and collect your workers at Lavushka over here. You can get, anyway, hang on. Workers at Lavushka. That's probably the most direct access route for you. Workers at Lavushka, gravel you can come and pick up over here. I'm still not quite happy that you have to pick up directly from the station. Asphalt is over there. Concrete is over here. Steel, I'll have to rejig that a little bit. And mechanical and electronic components you can pick up over there. So what we need, steel and, okay, so bricks. Please pick up your bricks over there. And please pick up your boards over there. All of the rest is absolutely fine. So that's great. That's all been assigned. We need some vehicles over there. Now let's quickly go ahead and assign some of the other guys. We want some gravel be picked up over there, asphalt over there, concrete over there, steel over there, bricks over here, prefab panels and boards over here, and then these guys, I needed to do this first actually. Anyway, you'll just pick it up over there and over there. There we go. That should be okay. Now we need some vehicles out into that general direction. So what do we have? We've got a couple of these guys. Okay, so what we could do is you move over there and you move over there. Okay, that's fine. How many slots do I have available over here though? I've got none. But what I can do is I can move these guys out, the road cranes. Let's move these road cranes out. You go over there. You go over here. Then we can get more of the other vehicles to pop in there so that we can actually move these guys out. What am I? Where am I? Over here. Okay. Run. Run. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll move you over there and you can start picking up some stuff. We'll move you over there as well. Okay, so what we need is you need to go on top of that guy. And can we do a double? I think we can do a double. Oh, beautiful. We can do a double. Can we do a triple? We can do a triple. My goodness, that's awesome. That is awesome. A triple out there. So now, you, my friend, is that about as much as you can take? Must be. I can't imagine you can take any more. Let's try another one. If we go... Oh, no more space. Thought as much. We'll grab you and we will go ahead and move you out. Where am I? Oh, over there. Move you over there. All of those vehicles are going with you. Nice, 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 nice. Now, do we have other stuff? Oh, we've got tons of other stuff that we'll be moving around. Let's quickly see what is in the construction queue. There's a fair bit of stuff in the construction queue. I bought these new US pavers because they are so much improved. So that's going to be a good start for us. Now, let's see about how many of these guys we can load up on there. Can we load more than one? Oh, only the one? There's nothing else we would need to load, alright? So anyway, this guy can go ahead and move out over to our new spot over here. There we go. Nice. So now we've already got some of our vehicles out there that we need. Okay, so that guy's started going. Now, what we also need here, we need a fair bit of other things as well. So let's just start picking up some of the bits and pieces. So you, my friend, can go out over there. We're starting to fill up the first one. I'll give you one of these guys as well. You only need the one. I kind of want to check whether we're getting the right amount of stuff in there. Okay, that's about right. We're missing a few more things, but what do we have over here? Oh, there's one. Okay, so what I want to do is maybe jump on this guy. Ooh, you can't actually jump on it. Okay, well, anyway, if that's the case, let's just move you out to this spot over here. You'll just drive yourself over there. There's another one. We'll get you to drive out over there too. So we'll load up on the next one. We'll start moving some of these guys out. Let's grab this guy. Oh, we've got all kinds of stuff here now. We've got some buses available. So I don't like the micromanagement of this, but on the other hand, you've got so much happening all the time. Wasting a bit of time on this while you wait is not the end of the world. Okay, we need some dumpers out somewhere. So there's a lot of dumpers we have. So let's bring out our dumpers maybe in this one. For the time being, we've got so many different vehicles that we're managing. We'll get these guys out over here. Moving, moving, moving. And that's it. That's awesome. Now we've got some more dumpers coming in. Excellent. I love it when we can move out a lot of our vehicles. Put some more over here. Awesomeness. So these guys are all filling up, so we'll give them a little bit of a gap to just fill up on stuff. There's some trains over here. Look at that. What are we building at the moment? We're building we don't have anything else queued up, but we are building these awesome locomotives. They're a little bit longer than the usual ones, but I do like it. We've got a fair bit of stuff already in these guys, so we can start putting some better trains in place. And I wanted to have a look at what's happening with our worker situation over here. Are we preparing enough of this stuff? Are we getting enough of this? Are we getting enough of that? So we're still struggling a little bit with the iron. We don't have enough workers in the mines, I believe. I think that's the issue. We're struggling to fill up the iron ore. Maybe a few extra buses to run a route or two over here. But generally, it's working not too bad. I just want to see us fill this guy up. Well, at the very least, I want to see us fill that guy up. So it's not filling up either of them. We are really... We're hardly filling up this guy, and it's only filling up when we have less than optimal workers out of the steel mill. Okay, our kindergartens are being constructed. This one is constructed already and is working. That's awesome. This one is under construction and should be up and running soon. Once we finish off this line over here, which is actually doing a pretty decent job at the moment, we'll update our tourist tram loop around there. Let's quickly see what's going on over here, and then I think we should start our planning up over there. This will take a fair bit of time to get constructed, but it is underway. This bridge is still being constructed. There's a lot happening, guys. There's a lot happening. There is a lot happening. This guy should be dropping off some stuff, but probably just a little bit. How much is on here? My goodness, it's a full load. Can we see if we'll... Oh, excellent. We are filling these guys up, so we are creating a fair bit of these vehicles now. So let's move this guy over here to start filling up on some of these guys. Do we need more bulldozers as well? Probably. Let's drop those for the minute. And let's quickly move on and get a few more bulldozers. The one thing that I did want to have a look at is whether we can grab... So at the moment, the US variety stuff that I've got is this asphalt paver, which is much better than the Soviet variety. So this one is a level 31. This one is a 45. This one is just, and it's both a similar speed. So that one's definitely better. So we're definitely going to switch over to that one. I wanted to have a quick look if there's any other US products. Since we've now got a fair bit of US money, can we have a look at maybe, just pause it for a second. Let's go and have a look at bulldozers. This one is, look at that, 10 million for that bulldozer. This is an excavator and a bulldozer at level 9. This is a bulldozer at level 35. What is our bulldozer at? Our bulldozer is at level 27. So our bulldozer isn't bad. So whether we really need to go to that other bulldozer variety, the US variety, I don't quite know. Let's have a quick look at excavators. This one. What does that cost? 8.7 million, and that's a level 37. What is our excavator? 33. So really, I don't think we need to go into those. Let's see the speed that this one travels at. A little faster than ours, but anyway, I don't think that's the end of the world. Now let's get a couple. Let's do like 4 of them, and 2 more of them, and maybe 2 more of them. I think that's okay. Got a few open holes getting ready, but we probably need a few more open holes, to be honest. That's okay. Then we'll move on to getting some forklifts built. Maybe more buses. And then forklifts. There we go. Okay, so that should be okay. It should be okay. With these guys in place, what we can try and do is, let's see Can we load? We can load one of these guys. Should certainly be able to load one of those guys. I don't think we'll be able to load this guy also. Nah, doesn't want it. Doesn't want it. Nah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's move this guy over to the next best thing over here, the next one. You've got a bus, you don't have a bus. So let's get a bus over here. I want to see how many we can get from some of these guys. I think we probably need like 2 buses. So let's get 2 buses. We'll move 2 buses to the next one. Right there. And this one will move over there. Good stuff. Okay, now some of these guys. I think 4 is about the right number, to be honest. Start off with like 3 of them. Crap. Maybe that's now 4 there. We'll have to have a look. Okay, so we're moving all of these guys out to where they'll be necessary, and we're building them as quickly as we can. We'll get a few of these guys out there. I think 4 each is probably about the right number. Can't necessarily remember how I decided to do this in the end. Excellent. Now the other one. This should get our stuff out here fairly quickly. Okay, awesome. So there's a few things out there. How did I go? I think this is about the ratio that I was happy with. So let's quickly have a look at our mechanisms. So it's about 6. Wow, and 6 open holes, double covered, double asphalts. Wow, 6 dumpers, 2 excavators, 2. Wow, that's pretty good. Rollers? How many rollers do you have? 1, 2 rollers as well. My goodness. Okay, well, let's move you over here. Actually, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Anyway, put you in there. And then move you out over here. We'll get you out over there. Nice, move you out over there. That's pretty good. And then what we'll do is we'll get this last guy that we have here at the moment to come in over here. And we'll pick up this excavator. And we'll move the excavator to that spot as well with another open hole, and that should be okay. Excellent. So that should help out construction in this area a fair bit. Well, as we get more vehicles, things should get better. More open holes available over here. Let's start moving them in this general area. And another. Okay, good. Okay, now let's build another hotel over here. How's this going? Ooh, that's built, that's built. This is moving slowly. Who's waiting for who? That's okay. Okay, let's get another hotel or 2 built in this general area. Right here, I think, is a good spot. Yeah, let's get a hotel. Let's get another hotel under construction. I'm thinking of a modded hotel, please. Okay, let's see. We've got some fancy hotels here now, so let's grab one. We actually don't have power over here. So if we do that, we'll get a hotel set up. We'll of course tie it in like so. So let's get that underway. So we'll get another hotel set up. Can we build some tourist facilities over there? Maybe a store of some variety. Let's see. If we go here, we have some shops. Something that's not too small. A small grocery. Oh, the small grocery can actually work. And the grocery does the very bare minimum, really. Ah, this is the one. A Puick store gets a little bit more done. What? It takes a fair bit. I'll give you a fair bit of stuff here. So I think, do we need, well, we definitely need a bit of a road on this stuff. So if I do that one over there, just start that one out. A little bit of a modded store there. I'm not sure if it's really unbalanced or what. We'll make sure to just tie that one up there as well. So there's a bit of construction underway here, so we can get this going. Let's see about getting another piece of tourism equipment on here. I don't want to go overboard with the stuff that we're building here, though. That's an indoor swimming pool. This is going to be sporty enough, I think. Can we squeeze something like this in? Oh, I think we can. I think we can. That is the ideal setup if we could squeeze it in there. Nice. Let's do that. Get that under construction as well. I like it. I like it. Keep going. I wanted to buy another plane and get some more tourists from our Soviet counterpart countries in here, but for the time being, we're not really able to do that. So what we need to do is we need to bring in some power over here. We can bring in power from that side. So let's grab ourselves something that will bring us power up to about this spot here. Actually, that is a good spot if we can tie this in. I don't know if this will work, but if it will, it'll be cool. Let's see about that. Can we please tie this up here? Oh, that's okay. That's good enough for me. Tie that one in there. That's going to be good enough for me. And what I'll do is I'll bring in some power over here, not the high voltage variety, the medium voltage variety. And let's see, where can we get you from? I think a little bit of everywhere, anywhere really. Something like that should be good. Let's get that under construction as well, so we'll have power in this area once these guys are built. All of this is underway, under construction. This guy is constructing a way for us. Working pretty well. I can't, this will be good because this will give us a nice little loop in this area. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. Okay, now let's see. Go back over here, quickly see where we're at with some vehicles. Okay, now let's start moving these guys out over here, please. I think that's what I've moved them. Good. Okay, now let's quickly see what's going on over here. Is our population growing? Yeah, our population is growing, but we do need to now expand our areas a little bit. So what I thought I'd do is I'd start planning out this area over here with a bit of a town. That's generally my view here. So let's use, this is the main road. Okay, let's start with a couple of buildings. So let's see, a modded shop. I wanted to go with maybe this shopping center over here. Like so. We'll move it a little bit away, so we'll see what we can... actually, maybe... No, that'll be good. So we'll move that there so that we could potentially squeeze in something else. So that's going to be our shop in this area. Now we need to bring in a few roads. We'll do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Do a road into this direction. We'll do a road into that direction as well. Something like so. We'll tie that bad boy up there, and that should work. So let's leave it in planning mode just for the time being. So now, I do want us to maybe run something. To do maybe something like this, then I'll do a little bit of a straight section there, and then we'll tie that one up there. What I'll do on this side is I'll bring it out a little bit more. Yeah, something like that's pretty good. It's going to be a little bit more interesting in terms of how we make this whole thing look, work, and feel. Okay, so something like that as a starting point. Then what we can do, you know what we can do? Then we can do something like this. Let's do that. Oh man, I'm loving this. Excellent. I like that. So that kind of gives you a bit of a road that runs into that general direction there. Now let's fill in a few other things. This area I'm going to kind of leave a little bit more open. Now let's get a few of the like cultural facilities in here. Actually, let's start with schools. So let's get a big school in here. School, we'll get a big school. Something like that. Ooh, now that's all started building. Okay, now let's get some kindergartens in place. And we'll scatter a few around. Actually, maybe we should get the residentials in before we do that. Let's grab a pub, a train-themed bar, and a liquor store. Yeah, we'll grab a little liquor store in here. Nah, not quite yet. Technical services. Now, that's not important right at the spot, though. Parking lots. Let's get a parking lot or two going next to this this facility here. Nice, I like that. A couple of these guys. So let's just make sure we... Yeah, that's not going to work any other way. We can do this. We can do one on this side and one on that side, so it's not too intensive. And then we'll just get some other bits and pieces in there. That should be good. Now, what else do we need? We need some cinemas is what it's called, right? Cinemas. So let's get ourselves a nice big theater in place. Not a small theater. A main library, that's not bad. I don't mind a main library. Right on the main road over here somewhere. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Set it back a little, like so. There we go, a main library over there. Didn't mind a bit of a university. Can we do something that's not too huge, but also something fairly substantial, like a technical university? That might be a little bit big, I think. The Ministry of Finance might be a little bit too big for this area right away. That as a university looks fairly reasonable, but might not be good. Then in university we've got maybe this guy. Yeah, this is not a bad little university that we could maybe even put next to the library right over here. Okay, what I do want to do is get a bus station in place, so let's get a platform. Parking lots, platforms, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a platform or station. Yes, now I want a pretty... Do we have a nice one? Not that one. Central bus station. We could do a central bus station over here somewhere. Probably worth us trying to squeeze it in. If we do that, we should be able to make it work, right? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can make that work. Nice. Now we can squeeze in a bit of a kindergarten over here, maybe. Modded kindergartens. Oh, you know what we do need? Let's get ourselves a heat exchanger in here. Heating exchanger, not the small variety. We'll just click the standard ones. Heat exchanger, the big ones. We'll get cracking on a heat exchanger over there. That's going to be quite helpful. Now we'll get a few kindergartens in place. Going to be a good starting point. Actually, we need a couple of spots for power as well. Anyway, we'll get started on that building there. We do need power, right? We need a few of these power substations. Don't necessarily. Okay, this is a pretty good spot for it right over here. And we could squeeze a little something anyway. We'll start off with that one at the time being. Okay, now let's start by kindergartens. We still didn't do any kindergartens. Let's get the modded kindergartens. Ooh, and hospital and fire station. Hang on. Let's do those first. So fire station. This is a nice new one that we have. I'll place the fire station right over here. Okay, and then I'll do the hospital right next to it. Hospital. Big clinic, village doctor modified. I think the big clinic is a nice one. So yeah, something like that's probably about good enough. So we'll do that. Okay, now what I want to do, well, let's let that go for a little bit. Now let's go to residential. We still haven't done the kindergartens. Hang on, let's get some kindergartens in place. We can do small, big. Let's do a couple of big ones. So I'm thinking one here. We'll do slightly different varieties, so it's a little bit more interesting. And we could actually squeeze a little something. Somewhere over there. I think that'll all do pretty well. Then we can bring in a road and tie it in over here. So I'm thinking, actually, let's expand this just a little bit. Like so. We can go ahead and commission that. We'll tie in something like this over here. There we go. I like that. So that area can actually be quite useful. So I'll leave that open just for the time being. That's going to be a little slightly more interesting. Now, let's get some residential buildings in place. None of this. Let's get guys over here. Residential. I'm looking for stuff that's pretty big. No, actually, I didn't want to do the super big ones. I want to do slightly smaller ones. So these P30s, I think this is a better height for us, and I do like the nice long variety. So we can do a couple of them over here. That would be quite interesting. So what I'm thinking is we'll do that. That, and shall we do... Oh, you know what we're missing here is the rail. Before we do that, before we do any of that, let's quickly cancel these guys. Just going to cancel all of these guys. I kind of forgot about the rail that needs to come through here as well. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cancel that one because we probably need to bridge these guys. So let's do that. I want to extend them over there, but let's get the rail in through here first. No, maybe the right thing to do is to get the bridges in. We'll get the starting points for these guys. Like so. Now, nice-ish kinds of bridges. Let's do the brick bridges. I think the brick bridges here will look quite nice. Let's see how difficult it is for us to get it up to a reasonable height. That's not too bad. And then we'll just do the one. And then we'll go down. So if we do that, can we... I might have to... that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, what I'm going to try and do is get the rail through there in the first instance. So if I run... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It has to be. It has to be. It just has to be feasible. How? What's the point of this thing if we can't get it through there? Well, then that bridge is definitely not going to work, right? What can we get in terms of bridge? A beam bridge? I don't know the beam bridge is the one for us. That looks like a massive thing. Well, let's see. How far? Hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, that's definitely not the one that I'm looking for. Let's just go back to some of these guys that's been helping us. Prefab brick. Yeah, let's do the prefab one. The prefab one seems to be a pretty decent one. And the prefab one gives us a little bit of action over there. And then if we drop it down, pretty tight. And now we should definitely be able to run these guys through there. So the prefab bridges should be quite useful for us. Let's quickly check that we can in fact get our rail through there. So it's not high enough. Honestly. Okay. Okay, what we'll do is we'll have to drop it down a little bit. So give me a little bit of this. No! 3 excavators. Okay, we should have excavators moving out over here now, right? Excellent. Look at this. Move out over here, buddy. Get a couple of more of these guys out there. A couple more buses. Move you over there. Okay, so we'll get those out there. Do we need these guys right now? Can we, maybe we should fill up on a few others. Get a few more of these built. Get a few more of these built. Dumpers maybe? Oh, I don't want to do some of those. Get some dumpers out. That should be helpful. Get a few of those out. Okay, I wanted to move these guys over. Just move them out over there. A couple of road cranes is not a bad idea. That was silly. I don't think I did the right thing here. Yep, still parked out over there. We'll see how that goes. excavators. I wanted to move some excavators over. Come on, excavators. Move this guy out. What's going on? Wrong button. Stuff's not working here. I don't know what's going on here. Can I move this guy to over here instead? Oh crap, I hope these guys aren't stuck now. Okay, I think I figured it out. Now, with these guys in place here, let's just get this guy in here. We'll load him up. And we'll take this truck. We'll move this truck to our new spot there. Go over there, buddy. This guy needs to move on over here. Move you over there. Good stuff. Okay. Now, we should have excavators available here. There's one here at least. So, now, with that excavator there, can we do a little bit of terraforming right over here? Nice small section. Yeah, we can. I just wanted to slowly do a little bit here. Doesn't necessarily need to be intense. Just a little bit of a dip down in here. It's going to be just fine, I think. Now, what I also wanted to try and do is raise up on this side a little bit. So we can try and on this side. So a little something like this. And then hopefully that'll get us the rail through there. So let's get cracking on the rail here. Is that the rail? There we go. So that's the starting point for that. Now let's try and get the bridge in place again. And I'm thinking we're just going to go with the prefab one. Now, what we need to do, raise you up to about there. Get you to cross. You don't want to cross? Honestly? Okay, try that again. Get it a bit higher. The prefab. 1, 2, 3 should really do the trick, right? Then we cross. Why? Bridge pillars due to infrastructure below. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. You should. That. Really? Is it just a matter that it's just too close? Okay, hang on. Well, what we'll do, we'll go back. We'll trim this guy out. What we'll do is we'll try, and that's not going to work. We'll have to get rid of this guy too. And then what we'll do is we will try this again. This time around, we'll move you a little bit more into that direction. I think that should be okay. Try this one more time. So we'll run one of you guys right up there. The next one over here. That is definitely a little further away, so let's try that bridge one more time. Prefab bridge, cross. Oh, excellent. Is that about right? Well, to be honest, I think we might get it lower altogether. Let's try the whole thing a little bit lower. 1, 2. We'll trim you back down like so. How's that? Is that straight? Oh, that's pretty straight, guys. That is pretty straight. So I like that idea. We'll run that one. We'll run with that one. What we'll also do is we'll get this guy to just start dropping us down. About there, okay. Now, get us a bit of a train station going. Ooh, that's well, we'll see how we do it. We get a nice train station going. Let's get a platform station kind of thing. It's been an hour. We need to call this episode to a close. Let's just get this in place, the platform station. And I'm thinking, I think this is a little bit intense. Something like that is more what I'm after, but we need to make sure. Well, maybe this is about right. So if we do something like this, right, can we tie these up? I'm a little worried they won't tie. They will tie, and we should be able to get that to work. Come on, do your thing, do your thing. Tie in properly. Yes, there we go. And let this start going, and then we'll trim you back. I think that's going to be quite useful for us. And now what we need to do is probably not quite what I had in mind over there. I just need us to probably level this thing out a little. There we go. Nice. Now that's going to be good. Now what we'll do is we'll start off by running a little train section through there. And then what we'll do is, oh yeah, no. Come on, come on. How does that not want to work? There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Nice. Now let's just get the bridge done. And that's going to be where I'm going to end the episode once we get that all sorted out. So it's 1, 2 up, I think should be fine. Then we'll cut across here. Like so, and then drop 2 down to about there. And that should be fine, right? That's going to be straight. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's going to be a little tight to get our guys up there, but let's switch off the wireframe. We'll go ahead and commission those constructions. And that's going to be our train station right over here. And now we just need to find tons of room for residential because we haven't really done that. Let's just tie in our rail here quickly. Is that quite appropriate though? I might trim this guy just back ever so slightly. So we'll trim these guys back just a bit. You know what? You know what? I'm trimming back all the way over here to our last straight line section. And then we'll go all the way around because this thing needs to be built as well. So let's just see how that's going to work. So what the intent is that we hang on before we get there. Let me just get a section of road out here, and let's just do a decent section of road. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and commission that piece, and then we'll just finish off our rail section. I think that's going to be about right for us. So if we can do up to about there and get this guy across there. Nice. Now what we'll do is we'll have a nice tight turn in there. Get you to tie in. Nice. I like that. That I think is a pretty good chunk of change right there. There we go. Excellent. Guys, look at where our money is going at. We're at 122 million. We can buy tons of stuff. The construction over here is looking really good. We'll see about what we can squeeze in between the rail and the road over here. Probably we'll get some residential in here. It'll be pretty cool if we can. That's the station, that's the bus platform, and now we just need to get a nice big ring of a town going on over there. If you've got a name idea for this town out over here, which will probably grow up to the river over there. There's also been some good suggestions about getting some bays, oh, look at this! Getting some, what is it that I'm looking for? Getting some cargo ports and stuff going, shipping up and running, which I think is not a bad idea. How's this going? Let's just see where this guy's at. This is really slow. I'm really concerned why this is taking all this time. It's one of the newer guys. It's a fair bit of a distance. Let's quickly see where this guy is heading on the other side. They are doing their thing. It is under construction though, and they are moving. It's just not a rapid construction. We have power being done, all of these kind of things. Oh, this hotel has been built. My goodness, and it's full of tourists. Hang on. Let's just make sure that we are in fact delivering to it. Can we add a guy? We can add a guy. Oh, we can't assign another guy. We should have someone. I'll have to look in between. I'll have to have a look between episodes where who we can get to assign to drop off some stuff over there. Did we have actually what one over here? This is the one. This is the one I'm gonna get. We will get you. Can't assign any more buildings. My goodness, I'll have to set up another one. Okay. And more stuff being built over here. Excellent. Good. We are. Look at that. Look at these trains. My goodness, we should run way more trains now. I had some cool ideas about doing some more grade separate kind of intersections here for the trains. I'll have a look at that maybe in between episodes and show you what I've come up with, because it'll take a bit of time to kind of squeeze it out, but I'll probably pay for those because this is a live active rail and so on. Okay guys, I'm going to pause it right there in the episode, and I will see you in the next one. I probably need to get another plane as well. There's so much happening. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.